Video about Youth Unlimited and Toronto Youth for Christ. You're going to hear and see a lot of different things about what we do. So take a look and see what happens.
Hi, I'm John Wilkinson. I'm the Executive Director of Youth Unlimited Toronto YFC, and this is who we are.
We see young people as individuals with incredible possibilities.
Our passion is to see each one of them reach their full life potential.
And to be all that God first intended them to be.
And they will become a transforming and redemptive presence in their neighborhood, our city, and our nation.
Our more than 55 staff and 800 volunteers primarily serve community youth ages 10 to 25 in the Greater Toronto Area region, especially vulnerable to
poverty, violence,
gang involvement,
family breakdown,
and spiritual impoverishment.
In addition, we are committed to young leadership development
and to equipping parents and youth workers as they support and nurture youth during the most critical years of growth and development.
Our approach is in whole and in part.
We believe that each individual's life is shaped by a number of facets that influence who they are as a whole.
Physical,
emotional,
spiritual, social,
intellectual.
We aim to develop each of these areas through mentoring relationships and communities of care.
For over 65 years, we have been imparting God's love, truth, and hope to young people from all walks of life, regardless of
race,
faith,
economic level, sexual orientation,
cultural background. As a result, we witness countless youth begin and maintain their lifelong journey in friendship with Christ.
We also have learned that the well-being of every youth is dependent on shalom.
Whole community development involves fostering the economic,
the social, the environment,
leadership,
and opportunity.
It also involves mobilizing the faith community and Christian volunteers.
And our over 100 like-minded partners who come from a whole spectrum of community services and resources.
Our more than 35 programs, which reach out to more than 2,000 youth per week, are tailored to each unique neighborhood and grouping of young people.
However, we have 5 consistent types of programming.
Community outreach,
which reaches out to schools and high-priority neighborhoods.
Youth service,
which entails compassionate service projects.
Community resourcing, which equips parents, families, and youth workers.
Skills training,
which provides job readiness skills training.
Paid work experiences,
and help with life skills. And finally,
specialized initiatives,
which give special attention to
homeless youth,
girls in the sex trade,
young moms,
and aspiring young leaders.
Our frontline initiatives are bolstered by a commitment to organizational excellence.
To being the best possible provider, employer, and investment that we can be.
We measure the success of our work according to 3 criteria: redemptive presence, personnel maximization, and wise stewardship.
We are continually refining our strategies, approaches, programs, and services, expanding existing initiatives, and starting new ones that are either
community-based,
citywide,
national, or global.
We are committed to staying on the growing edge of an ever-shifting youth culture,
while remaining true to our foundational message of God's love, truth, and redemptive hope for every youth and adult with whom we work.
We truly want to see the lives of young people transformed.
We also want to help bring positive change to families, neighborhoods, and community throughout the GTA and beyond.
We are deeply committed to that end.
We know where we're going.
But we need your partnership to be a truly life-changing youth agency.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us. Come join us. Please visit our website to learn of the opportunities to become a volunteer, to join our staff team, or to make a donation towards our cause. Thank you very much.
So that's who we are, and we are so thankful for the way that we have grown over the last number of years in Toronto. So some of the things that we do within Doxa, specifically in Scarborough, we have 3 things that we focus on primarily. And one of them you probably know very well, which is our monthly gatherings. And so what we do once a month is we bring youth together from all over Scarborough, local churches that we are partnered with. And we have a massive youth service. And so we have anywhere from 150 to 200 students every month that come together, and every month is a specific challenge that we give to them based on a specific theme that we do. So this past year, our theme was the fruit of the Spirit, and every week we focused on a specific part of the fruit of the Spirit and how students, whether they are followers of Jesus Christ or whether they are not, how that fruit of the Spirit, character building, can help them in their lives today. And that is something that we do on a monthly basis. The other things that we do are our Doxa Journeys, which we go to, come out of high schools where we do after-school programs, we do leadership development, and at the end of that, we then end up going to the Dominican Republic, and we also go to a First Nations reserve, which we have a group of 13 up there right now, up at a place called Serpent River, which is 7 hours north of Toronto. And I just got some information from them yesterday that they are just in the transition from last week's camp to this week's camp. So they had a day off yesterday, and they were very thankful for that. But yeah, it's amazing. They're staying right on the reserve, the First Nation Reserve, and that's a great experience for not only our students, but also for our youth workers that are leading that. And our third area that we work on, which is community, and that is where we do resourcing to the local church, equipping, we do life coaching with students, we do discipleship, and we also do mentoring and coaching of youth workers as well. So we're grateful for what Doxa is doing, but we're always praying and seeking where God is leading and directing us next. But I just wanted to give you a brief update on where we are.